Hello there, and welcome to Life Insurance Quote Shop. This is the non-medical life insurance page, and I just wanted to run this quick video for you. If you have a few minutes to listen to it, just to explain to you a little bit more about how this non-medical application works, because it's a little bit differently. It's a little different than applying life insurance the regular way with seeing a nurse and doing a blood test and a medical and so on. Now, let me just start by saying that these are some of the companies that we deal with. Actually, most of them right down here. If you see the scrolling bar, this is the logos of companies we work with, over 30 of them. And this right here is our calculator that's gonna calculate the regular and preferred rate premiums for you. Now, keep in mind that for the non-medical rates, this does not qualify for the non-medical rates. So if you use this calculator, you're going to see the most competitive prices of different insurance companies, but they're not going to be the non-medical prices. Okay, those are different, and unfortunately we can't and integrate them into the calculator. So you will have to actually, if you want a non-medical price, and if you read through down here, if you read through this write-up, it'll tell you a little bit about how it works. But you're going to actually have to call us. Okay, here's a toll-free number right up here. You're gonna call or email us. The email is down here, and tell us a little bit about your situation, and then we can give you a quote either by email or over the phone. But they're gonna be different than these rates here, because these rates here, I'm just gonna run one for you here, just so you know, and I'll put my date of birth in here. Okay, and I'm a male non-smoker, and we'll put regular health here. And if I'm, let's say, looking at a 10-year term for 100,000, and you will have to put your name down here and email address. Okay. And if I do this, it will actually run a quote of all the different companies that are available to me. And you can see that it will get all the prices here. Now again, these are not the non-medical prices. Okay, so $17 is what a regular rate would be for 100,000 for a 42-year-old healthy person. Now, you are at this point either one out of two people here. Either you are a healthy person and you just don't want to bother with doing a medical. Okay, you just don't have the time to see a nurse or go to a doctor, so you just want to get a quick policy without going through a lot of hassles. And in that case, there is actually a company here that has a policy. It's Unity Life, okay? And you can see here it says easy term. And that basically means that they will, as long as you can answer about 9 questions on their quick application, and you can do that online, you automatically get this price, 1917, and you get a policy mailed to you within a couple of days, and you get coverage right away. Any of the other companies here will actually require a medical, or most of them will actually. Okay, but this is if you're a healthy person, which means you have, no diabetes, you haven't had any heart attacks or strokes or cancer in the last 5 years, that kind of stuff. Now, you may be one of those other two kinds of people, and those are the ones that actually have some more serious medical conditions, and that's the kind that you might want to consider doing a non-medical application, which is sometimes also we call it a simplified issue um, application. And those are going to be a little bit more expensive policies, I have to be honest with you. And as I said before, you will have to call us to get the real price, okay? But I we really can't publish those rates here because in order to point you in the right direction, we need to know a little bit more about the certain illness or illnesses that you have and how long you've had them and what kind of medication you're on. And by finding out a little bit more about that, then we can find you the best solution for you. And that's really important because if you don't consult with us, you're probably going to buy the wrong policy, and you could end up buying a policy, for example, that has a 2-year waiting period before the coverage takes effect, where you might not need to buy that kind of policy. You may have been able to buy a policy that covers you right away if you had chosen the right policy and the right insurer. So please, again, I don't want to dwell on this, but just give us a call and or email us, and we'll be happy to really give you the best possible options. So hope you enjoyed this video, and that it answered some of your questions, and of course feel free to call us to get you more information. And thanks, and we'll see you on the other side.